It started with a man named Frank Olson, a U.S. Army scientist who thought he was helping his country, until he was secretly dosed with LSD by the CIA. Days later, he plunged to his death from a New York City hotel window. The CIA called it suicide. His family called it murder. But Frank was just the beginning. MK Ultra wasn't fiction. It was a real CIA program launched in the 1950s, designed to explore mind control, brainwashing, and psychological warfare. Over 150 experiments were conducted, many on people who didn't consent. They used LSD, electroshock, sleep deprivation, and even torture. The goal? Break a human mind and rebuild it as a weapon. Some test subjects were U.S. soldiers, others, mentally ill patients, prisoners, prostitutes, college students, all in the name of control. One patient, James Stanley, was an Army sergeant. He had no idea the CIA spiked his drink with acid. He woke up days later with hallucinations and memory gaps that would haunt him forever. But the worst might have been in Canada. Dr. Ewan Cameron, a world-renowned psychiatrist, worked with the CIA to conduct experiments on hundreds of patients at the Allen Memorial Institute. He called it psychic driving. Patients were drugged, paralyzed, and forced to listen to loops of repeated phrases for weeks. Some forgot their names. Others forgot how to use the bathroom. One woman thought her parents were actors in a play. She never recovered. Many didn't even know they were part of an experiment until 30 years later, when the files were declassified. And even then, most of the MK Ultra files had already been destroyed. So how did the world even find out? A kind of whistleblower, combined with a few surviving documents, forced the CIA to admit parts of the program. Senators were horrified, but no one went to prison, no one was fired. One victim, Paul Morantz, sued the U.S. government after years of night terrors and psychological breakdowns. He never got a full apology. To this day, no one knows how many people were experimented on or how far the program went. Some believe MK Ultra continued under new names. Others think the CIA learned more than they let on. Mind control, some say, may still be happening in new forms, not with LSD, but with tech. MK Ultra may be over, or maybe it never ended. You decide.